What is going on, you guys? We are here in the universe mode, and starting out the show, we will be seeing the Men's United States Championship on the line. That is right. I did ask what match you guys wanted to see over on my X account, or Twitter. What some people call it X, some people still call it Twitter. I will put that in my put that in the comments and stuff below. That way you guys know to see my stuff. That way you know when I post videos. I do put that over on X as well, just anytime I post anything. And one of the options was Rey Fenix against Dragon Lee for the United States Championship, and that is how we are going to be starting off here at Night of Champions. I did ask about the Women's United States Championship as well. Did we? Or no, excuse me, not that one. It was the women's tag team titles. My apologies. We will be getting Sol Ruca and Zarya at Night of Champions, but not in this part. It will be in part 2. We have 3 matches here for part 1 of Night of Champions, and then night 2 we will have 4. But Dragon Lee will be defending his United States Championship against Rey Fenix because that was the one that got the most votes. So excited to see how this match will go. 2 great luchadors going at it. But let's get right to the United States Champion Dragon Lee right now. And alrighty, coming out next, the United States Champion Dragon Lee, and he won that title. And I mean, he was just dominating Lexis King. I believe he beat him 3 times before he got that chance. The 3rd time he got the United States Championship around his waist. Lexis King just wasn't going to get another opportunity after losing that much to Dragon Lee. So decided Rey Fenix is a guy that would put on a hell of a match with Dragon Lee. So I'm excited to see how it opens up Night of Champions. But let's get right into the opening match for the Men's United States Championship. And alrighty, Rey Fenix going one-on-one with the United States Champion Dragon Lee. And let's get this thing started right now. Dragon Lee and Rey Fenix starting it off in a nice dropkick to start things off from the champion, and then going to work on the arm of Rey Fenix. And both men just have so much athleticism and speed, so it's going to be a very fun, I'm hoping high-flying, classic match between the 2 luchadors. And now Dragon Lee with an Irish whip, throwing Rey into the corner. And now look at Dragon Lee using that speed and athleticism right now that we were just talking about. And he gets Rey Fenix up to his feet, and now driving him back into the ropes and not slowing down. Going to work on the, looks like the head area of Rey Fenix. But Rey, that time, able to counter it. And now Rey Fenix, beautiful Poison Rana. And Rey Fenix starting to get some offense in. And he lets the champion get up to his feet. And now Dragon Lee gonna bring Rey Fenix over to the corner, but Rey Fenix able to get the elbows right to the midsection before Dragon could pull him over there. And then a nice, oh my goodness, it looked like a Spanish fly after the Irish whip, and now a pin, but a kick out from Rey Fenix at the count of 1. And now Dragon Lee telling the challenger to get up to his feet. He's going to look for some kind of springboard move here. What is he looking for? Oh my goodness! A springboard hurricanrana. But Rey Fenix right now with some clotheslines to the champion. And then he caught the leg of Dragon Lee, dropping him. And Rey Fenix now on fire. And Rey Fenix wanting the champ to get up to his feet. Oh, and look at that spinning kick. A beautiful move there from Rey Fenix. And now he's got Dragon Lee up on his shoulders. What is he looking for? Some knees to the head. And then a signature. Rey Fenix just hit the signature move. And he's not slowing down. Picking up Dragon Lee to his feet. And now what is he going for? Oh my goodness. I am shocked that Rey was able to make the drop kick happen. Dragon Lee was kind of far away from him, but Rey Fenix still able to get it, and Rey was just going for a finisher, and it doesn't work for him. Dragon Lee was able to kick him off of him, and now Dragon Lee does have a finisher in store, and Rey Fenix to the top rope. What the hell is he doing? Oh my goodness, dropping the champion. Both men on the outside now. Rey Fenix gets back in the ring. Dragon Lee is starting to get back up to his feet. And Rey Fenix now, what is he thinking here? Just watching the champion right now. Not doing nothing, but now he gets back to the outside. And Dragon Lee gonna throw Fenix into the ring, and both men back in now. And now Dragon Lee with a DDT to Rey Fenix. And he's exposing that knee. Dragon Lee just exposed the knee. And he lets Rey get up to a knee. And another DDT there to Fenix. He's in that corner. He might be looking for a finishing move here. Dragon Lee with that big knee. No. Never mind. I thought he was going to go for a knee instead. But that finishing move works, and Dragon Lee is victorious here at Night of Champions against Rey Fenix. And he exposed the knee, so I was expecting him to give him a knee, but instead hit him with the finishing move. And Dragon Lee retains the United States Championship. Dragon Lee has been on a tear so far this season, and he has been a hell of a United States champion so far. I mean, obviously, I think that is his first defense after winning it from Lexus King. But what a way to start out Night of Champions. Two men just with, like I said, such great athleticism and speed going at it here tonight. Two great luchadors. But we still got two more matches for you here in the first part of Night of Champions. So let's go ahead and get to the next match, as we will see the Usos defend their tag team titles against the MFTs. And alrighty, here we go. It is the second match of the night. Coming out first, we've got your tag team champions over on Friday Night SmackDown. We've got Jimmy, we've got Jay, we've got the Usos. And obviously the Usos defeating the MFT at the last Premium Live event to win those titles from them. But Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa wasn't ready to go away from the tag team titles quite yet, so they're going to be running it back here at Night of Champions. So let's get right to the challengers right now. And alrighty, coming out next, the challengers, we've got the MFT, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, obviously, and both men trying to win those tag team titles back from the Usos. This bloodline saga has been going on for a little bit now. But we're going to get to the second match of the night. We're going to get right into the tag team action. And already, Jey Uso going to start things off for the Usos, and Tama Tonga for the MFT going to start things off. And let's get right into the second match of Night of Champions. And right away, Tama Tonga backing Jay right up into the corner. And Jay finally able to catch the hand there. And now, nice spine buster there from Jey Uso. And instantly picking him up to his feet. And now Jay went to send him into the corner, but Tama Tonga with the reversal and big uppercut there. And now Tama Tonga running right at him, and a big boot right to the face of Jay. And now he gets Jay back up. And now Jay able to reverse that Irish whip this time. Jey Uso misses, and Jey Uso dropping him with the big elbow there. And now Jey Uso gonna let Tama Tonga get up to a knee. And then a big super kick there from Jay. And now what is Jay looking for here? A stomp to the midsection and stepping over, putting all that weight right to the midsection, and another super kick. And now Jey Uso slapping the taste out of Tama Tonga's mouth. And he ain't slowing down. He gets him right back up to his feet. But a big elbow there from Tama Tonga. And now Jay with an elbow of his own. And both men locked up for a minute, and Jay was driving them back, and now Tama Tonga has Jay cornered. And now just a disrespectful stomps to the face. Oh, and now a big boot to the face once again from Tama Tonga, and he's going to go for the pin. Is that enough to put away Jay? Jimmy Uso going to get into the ring and break things up. And now Tama Tonga throwing Jay into the corner, but Jay gets the elbow up. And now Jay carrying Tama Tonga over to a corner and using that turnbuckle as a weapon, driving the back of Tama Tonga into that turnbuckle. Now Jay Uso, he's got Tama Tonga up on his shoulders. Jay Uso, big Samoan drop. And now Jay getting the tag to Jimmy, and a hot tag from Tama Tonga. Now Jimmy Uso and Tonga Loa in the match. And a big clothesline from Tonga Loa, followed by some elbow drops to the chest of Jimmy Uso. And now Tonga Loa might be looking for a submission here, but Jimmy Uso quick to get out of it. And now Jimmy Uso, he was looking for a super kick, but I don't think he fully connected with it. And now Tama Tonga getting back in the match. And Tama Tonga bringing the fight to Jimmy Uso. It is not looking good for the Usos right now. But Jimmy able to get out of the way, but Tonga Loa on the outside hitting Jimmy Uso. Oh, Jimmy with the nice reversal, and now Jimmy running at him. And a nice hit to the back of the head, but Tama Tonga kicking Jimmy off before he can do much more damage. And he was going for a super kick, but it doesn't work. Didn't connect, unfortunately, for Jimmy. And a signature move there. A signature DDT from Tama Tonga, but Jimmy got right back up from it. It did not faze Jimmy at all. But that elbow, that did. And Irish whip into the corner. He was going for a big splash, but a big whisper in the wind, and it connects enough to drop Tama Tonga. And Jimmy Uso picking up Tama to his feet. And an Irish whip. And a spear! Jimmy Uso with the signature spear. And now Jimmy's going to the top rope. He might be looking for that Uso splash. And it connects. Tama Tonga is stunned. Jimmy Uso with a lot of damage done there to Tama Tonga. But Tonga Loa gonna get into the ring and break things up. And oh my goodness, he just dropped Tonga Loa with a big super kick to the back of the head. And I think Tonga Loa might be knocked out. But Jimmy Uso tagging in Jay. Jay in the match now. He's in the corner. He might be looking for a super kick here. He waits for him to get up, and he was looking for it, but Tama Tonga caught it. And now Tama Tonga sending Jay into the corner. And he's running right at him, looking for a big splash, and it connects. And now Tama Tonga went to grab Jay, but Jay moved. Oh, big super kick from Jay Uso. And he's not slowing down. He picks Tama Tonga up to his feet. Oh, but Tama Tonga, I think he just went to the eyes of Jay Uso. And now Tama Tonga tagging in Tonga Loa. What are they going for here? They might be looking for that finishing move. And they do. And now a pin on Jay Uso. Is that enough to put him away? We're not going to find out, because Jimmy gets into the match to break things up. And now Tonga Loa not slowing down, damaging the body of Jay even more, going right to that leg. And now just slamming the back of the head of Jay Uso right into the mat multiple times. But Jay does get back up to his feet. An Irish whip from Jay Uso. And now Jay with the leapfrog. And what is he going to do here? Might have been looking for like a scoop slam, but it doesn't work. And Tonga Loa has him up and dropping Jay for his signature move. And now tags in Tama Tonga. And now Tama Tonga looking over at Jimmy, just taunting him. And now he picks Jay up to his feet. And he was going to drive Jay back, but Jay, he got the foot up. And now Jay, no, he was going for a backbreaker, I think, but instead, Tama Tonga able to turn it into a bulldog. And now Tonga Loa getting tagged back into the match. And now both men working great together. And Tonga Loa, he does have a finisher, so Jay's going to have to really be careful here. And now Tonga Loa over by Jimmy. Maybe he said something to him, maybe to piss him off, and Tonga Loa running right into the referee there. And now Tonga Loa has Jey Uso. What is he going for here? Hitting him right in the face. And Jay able to make the hot tag to Jimmy Uso and then rolling out of the ring. And Tonga Loa taking down Jimmy Uso right away. And now Tonga Loa has Jimmy up. What is he looking for? He's got him up on his shoulders. Jimmy able to slip out of it though. And now Jimmy's got him up. But Tonga Loa gets out, goes to the back of the leg. And now Tonga Loa, what is he doing here? Nice power slam there from Tonga Loa. And now Tama Tonga getting tagged back into the match. And Jimmy, Irish whip. And now Jimmy Uso. Nice. Dropping him right on his back. Going for a pin. Is that enough to put away the MFT? No, he kicks out. And Tonga Loa got in there way too late, trying to break things up. And he probably shouldn't have done that. Tonga Loa setting it up nice there for Tama Tonga though. Now Tama Tonga kick to the midsection. What is he looking for here? No. Jimmy able to reverse it. Big clothesline. And now Jimmy Uso not slowing down. He gets him right back up to his feet. Some big chops from Big Jim and another one, and that one drops him. And he's going to the top rope. What is he looking for here? Oh, a nice swanton there. Nice swanton bomb from Jimmy Uso, and now Jay getting the tag. Jey Uso in. And he's going to pick up Tama Tonga to his feet. Big super kick from Jay. And he ain't slowing down. He picks him right back up to his feet. Want to throw him in the corner. Oh, and Jimmy got into it. Oh, but a DDT. The signature DDT, and he's not going to slow down. He's going to drag Jay away from the ropes. And is he going to go for the pin? He is. A pin right here, but Jimmy Uso in there to break things up right away. And Tama Tonga getting Jay up to his feet. A kick to the midsection. What is he going for here? And a nice move there from Tama Tonga. And he goes over to Tonga Loa, tagging him in. Jay still on the ground. This is not good for the tag team champions, the Usos. Oh, but Jay, as soon as I say that, Jey Uso able to reverse it. Jey Uso dancing a little bit. He's yeeting. And a big hit from Jey Uso. Jey Uso. It is good he was able to reverse it while he did. And now Jay throwing Tonga Loa into the corner, and now tagging in Big Jim. Uh-oh. And they might be looking for it. The one. Oh, no. Instead, it was an assisted Samoan drop. I thought they were looking for the 1D. And now Jimmy Uso doing really good right now. He's looking for that whisper in the wind again, and it connects. Big time move there from Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy Uso on the outside, and now he's going to the top rope. Jimmy Uso now. What is he looking for here? Oh, a nice crossbody right into the pin. But it's going to be broken up by Tama Tonga. And now Jimmy Uso, he's got Tonga Loa back up to his feet. And Tonga Loa able to reverse that. And now an elbow from Jimmy. And a spear from Jimmy. Jimmy for the pin after the spear. 1, 2, 3, and the Usos retain the tag team titles. Nice match we got there from the Usos. Usos retain after a spear from Jimmy Uso. Hell of a match. And, hey, those two teams fought their hearts out. Even the MFT looked really great. So, very excited to see what's next for the Usos. Probably going to be moving on from the MFT after that. Hell of a match, though. But we still got one more match here for you. We get to see Charlotte Flair going against Jade Cargill once again for the women's title. So let's get right into that match. Alrighty, here we are. It is time for the last match of part 1 of Night of Champions. Coming out first, we've got the challenger Charlotte Flair, and obviously Charlotte Flair lost to Jade Cargill at the last Premium Live event, losing that women's title. But in the latest episode of Friday Night SmackDown, she was able to pin her, so Charlotte Flair hoping she can keep that same outcome here tonight, hoping she can pin Jade Cargill once again, because that did end Jade Cargill's little undefeated streak. But we are going to get right to the women's champion right now. And alrighty, coming out next, the women's champion. That is right, Jade Cargill. Well, I mean, I said it before when these two have won against each other. It's just two dominant women going at it for the women's title over on Friday Night SmackDown. And they're both just so damn good. Just both very dominant. Both want to be the most dominant woman over on Friday Night SmackDown. And after here tonight, we might figure out who is the most dominant woman over on Friday nights. Is it Jade Cargill? Is it Charlotte Flair? Let's hop right into this match and find out who will be the women's champion. Alrighty, Charlotte Flair going one-on-one with Jade Cargill for that women's championship. And let's get right into this match. Charlotte Flair dropping Jade Cargill right away with a nice spinning elbow there. And Charlotte Flair starting things off very hot on offense. And now grabbing Jade Cargill. And she's got her in a waist lock right now, not letting go of the champion. And now putting her right to the ground. And Flair now wanting the champion to get up to her feet. And Charlotte Flair driving the champion right into the ropes. And not slowing down, but Jade Cargill able to throw her over the top ropes into the outside. And Jade Cargill, oh my goodness, deadlifting her from the ground and turning it right into a powerbomb. Jade Cargill using that strength to pick Flair up, but Flair now the one standing tall as the referee counting. And now Flair gonna throw Cargill over by the steel post and get into the ring. And Charlotte Flair on the inside of the ring taunting a little bit. And I mean, that's at a count of 6, and Flair isn't gonna win a championship if there's a count out. But thankfully Cargill gets back into the ring and a roll up from the champion, but a kick out. And now Flair reversing it into another roll up pin, but Cargill not even letting it get to the count of 1. And now Charlotte Flair might have been looking for another takedown there, and Jade Cargill instead not letting that happen, pulling her in for some clotheslines. And now another one, the third one dropping Charlotte Flair. And Jade Cargill might be looking for a springboard move here, and she is. A nice springboard crossbody from the women's champion. Jade Cargill showing off some of that athleticism as well. And a big chop there from Charlotte Flair. And now an Irish whip. Oh my goodness. Oh, and that neck. Right to the neck of Jade Cargill. Beautiful looking move though. And Cargill gonna have to roll out of the ring for a moment to catch her breath. But getting in maybe a little too quick because Flair's still dropping her with the clothesline. And went to the back of the head with it. And now Charlotte Flair going to the top rope. What is she looking for here? She's telling the champion to get to her feet. And Jade Cargill's up, and what is she looking for? Oh my goodness! A whisper in the wind of her own. Charlotte Flair going off right now against the women's champion. But Jade Cargill able to get the boot up that time, and she went for a big chop, but Charlotte Flair wasn't allowing it to happen. And Charlotte Flair showing off the strength. And Jade Cargill might be in trouble right now. Charlotte Flair hitting the ropes. Big boot right to the face of the champion. Cargill gets back up, and Jade Cargill sending Flair across the ring. Oh my goodness. And a big knee right to the face. And now Jade Cargill once again deadlifting her from the ground. And now military pressing her over her head. Jade Cargill with such strength, just showing it off. And now Cargill with some stomps, but Flair gets back up to her feet, but a big uppercut there from Cargill. And now a jawbreaker. Flair hitting her with the jawbreaker. And now Flair. Oh my goodness, a big spear. Charlotte Flair hit Jade Cargill with that spear. And she's not waiting. She's looking for that finisher. Oh, and this is what put Jade Cargill away on SmackDown. Is it enough to put her away here tonight? 1, 2. No, Jade able to kick out at 2. And I don't think Charlotte Flair was expecting her to kick out. But now Cargill with an elbow, getting back to her feet. Went for a chop, but it does miss. But Cargill has her up. And now a kip up from Jade Cargill. And Cargill not slowing down, picking Flair up right to her feet. Big chop there. But Flair gonna come back. No. Instead, Cargill gets her again. And now Flair able to connect. Both women exchanging some blows, and Jade says, "Bring it on." And both women in the ring going back and forth with each other, but Charlotte Flair caught that one. And now Jade Cargill. No, once again, Flair caught it. And this is not looking good for the champion. But that one does connect, and Flair says, "Bring it on, Jade." Oh, but a big kick instead from Charlotte Flair. And Flair's on the top rope. And once again, wanting Jade Cargill to get up to her feet. And now Flair. Nice crossbody there from Charlotte Flair. And this is not looking good for the champion. Charlotte Flair going to the legs, and she might be looking for that finishing move. She's got it locked in. Is Jade gonna tap? And she's got it locked in really tight. Jade Cargill. Can she reach and get the ropes? She's not able to get the ropes yet. Jade Cargill doing anything she can to not tap out. And she finally taps. Flair wins the championship back. There you have it. Charlotte Flair winning that women's championship back from Jade Cargill. And I mean, I don't know. Do we run this back? We do have Evolution coming up not too long from here. Both of these women obviously been back and forth with each other. Charlotte Flair came into this season as the women's champion. Jade Cargill won the championship from Flair, and Flair wins it back here tonight at Evolution. Maybe we run, or here tonight at Night of Champions, excuse me. Maybe we run it back at Evolution is what I meant to say. But that is going to do it for this first part of Night of Champions. Like I said, we do have another part, and it will be 4 matches. We only had 7 total matches. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, as always, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. It means everything to me. And comment down below what was your favorite match of part 1 at Night of Champions. And we will see you in the next one, as we'll be at part 2. And you don't want to miss it. We've got some exciting matches for night 2. Or part 2, I guess, of Night of Champions. And we will see you then. And AC Entertainment is out. Peace.